One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Green. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's gone. Got the first down.
Good run.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they need to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Hold up, I'll put it up in a second. Good play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now the play fake. Under fire. Got him downfield. Wide open
Good throw.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Off the play fake on first down. And this throw is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Why? What did the score say?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What, did I play? I was playing chess and you was playing checkers?
That's what they're doing here on third down. Might be looking to run. Fires
I ain't going to work no time soon. Oh, stay on your feet.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love the defense's approach on this.
You ain't right. Oh, that's right. I thought about to say Indian in the party, but he put a thumbs down in the Discord league. Talk about the guy, Freak Nasty picking Clemson.
They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10 coming up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
Come on, dude. You supposed to catch that.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging
he's supposed to be a sure catch
from its intended target? Nice job.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield.
Damn it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it.
You son of a bitch.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really
He's
get
supposed
into
to hold on to that
and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't
Way to
matter
be
what
there.
the coverage is.
Way to be there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Makes the catch. Touchdown! All of that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun. He's dancing. The energy in this place right now
Getting
is
mad
on
about
another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right.
Good catch. Damn it.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive. He's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, good. Good fake.
Now sliding to his left. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Strong, firm tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Forgot about that running back from last college football. Yep. Oh, that's right. Hampton went to the. Oh, I think he went undrafted. I don't think no team drafted him. He went undrafted. That's right. They did draft him. Forgot what round they drafted him in though. Oh, okay.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Off play action.
Damn, good blitz pickup.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love when you
that was a good blitz pickup too.
Belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
Lopez wants to fire. Extending the play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football. They're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And
shit. Good catch. Good catch.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Shut your ass up, kiddo.
The extra point without problem. They march 79 yards.
Good catch.
On the drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this.
Yeah, I blitzed.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Toss sweep to the right. Got enough for the first down and wants more. It's a seam wide open at the 20.
Jeremiah Love.
He got loose and it was lights out after that.
He's predicted. I think they say he's predicted to go #1 next year's draft.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off.
They had Edwards. Well, Edwards went undrafted. Oh, did he? Who picked Edwards up? I forgot who picked him up.
Start the return in
Could have sworn he went undrafted, though.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Of course, you was at home.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Fires to the wideout.
Good play. Good route.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
The give to the tailback. It's a running room.
Hit the wrong
They'll
button.
get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
Damn.
And a big return after the
What a hit by the quarterback.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision making.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds a man in the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency
good play.
because they can't keep
Great
their quarterback
pass.
standing up straight.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing.
Way to stick with it and come back out throwing.
So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
On the ground, it's Goss. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run play action.
They keep running to the defense.
And the pass is incomplete.
Man, to the O-line. Come on, man. Let's get around that
One of the
edge.
things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Lopez to pass.
Way to be there.
To the left. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
No, it had to be done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, come on. Good one.
First down, still on his feet. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
So much damn
The
time.
definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Takes a hit as he fired. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down.
Way to be there.
The incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Aaron Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They're working that left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Culliver. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Lopez wants to fire. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making checks. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense gets set for second down.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Coming out with it is Gulliver. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials
you got to remember not to let it go. Let the button go once the arrow fills up.
Might be changing the route.
29 Philly.
Gets the back moving. They'll run the toss. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking?
You talking about the Streets League?
Front, not open up lanes.
We're just waiting on the people in the East to play their games.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line line of scrimmage.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
No, Mo gave M-Town the series in the Streets League.
And that's why you keep trying.
We're just waiting on Sleepy and Too Legit to play their game.
To the air, it's Carr. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looking to throw on first down.
No. Woo.
Thanks to the great defensive
Yeah.
pressure that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long.
No, Mo gave the keys to Kells, then Kells gave the keys to Too Legit.
Accuracy, that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Don't leave. You're in the playoffs. You still in the playoffs.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I'm gonna push it as soon as the Sleepy and Too Legit play another game. I'm gonna push it.
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
And I don't know what's up with Kaiser. He's been MIA all week. About a week now.
Plays. That's why you keep feeding to him because at some point he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the point after is good. They're ready to
I'm gonna just get Sleepy to win in that series, and then he plays Sleepy in the next round,
He'll bring it out.
and I gotta play Darren. I'll play Darren because Steel is in Costa Rica.
17.
He's on vacation. Yeah, and I gotta play Darren.
Gonna run it. It's gone. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Shit.
Crosses the 30. Turning
Good
it
run.
on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Lopez to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Damn it.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad.
Yeah, you can share it. You do it in the chat. You do it through the chat. It'll show you. It says share. It'll show you share play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Good defense.
Win the game, but I think think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
Oh,
Maybe
damn. I
that's something
didn't
they
know
can
he was
point to as
going
they
all the way
get ready for
downfield
their
like that
next
with throwing on the
opponent,
ball.
of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Hauls it in. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Damn it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's loose.
Good catch.
Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Didn't get a chance.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
Show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for space. It's Bob. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
We'll give the defense credit there on third down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Lopez to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 42, North Carolina 7.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gibson on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Yeah. Almost.
The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wide.
Ah, damn it.
Got him, and nobody's close. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence.
Just don't stand there. Watch him run into the end zone. Good one.
Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd and hit.
Gotta switch on.
Touchdown, Irish.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One way, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
North Carolina.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Culver. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. Still on his feet.
And that wide receiver's a matchup nightmare.
After a huge completion.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly.
Sleepy, you saw Kimia's message?
We're trailing big in this ball game.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Yes.
Lopez wants to fire.
I was in the middle. I was in the middle of typing
Throw to the sideline is
my
complete.
opponent for
the
college.
first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass.
You do?
They almost had another interception.
We'll see when we come up in the season.
On who's wearing which colored jerseys.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel
And
very
we'll find
confident
out.
right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him.
Yeah, they knocked it out.
4th down coming up.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus, forget that one.
I think he might have went undrafted.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh,
Good defense.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know
Possibly.
exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football.
There's a lot of good
So
players that everyone
bring the speed
projected to
on the
go.
field and get ready to play the pass.
They were undrafted, a lot of them.
Right on the money. Wide open spaces.
Man, number 15 is
Just outside the red
is a
zone.
problem.
He moves the chains. It's at the 22. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Looking to the big tight end.
Damn.
Tar Heels. And they take it in
Good
for
throw.
6 more points. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass for 22 yards out.
North Carolina, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
Good tackle.
Right there.
Good tackle.
You gotta execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt is on its way. Probably
That's a horrible
for
punt.
a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Lopez to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Here come the Irish back on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Oh, better look out! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He wants to change this route. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there.
I thought they wanted me to go the other way.
You know, there are a lot of people watching watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Off the play
What?
fake.
What are you talking about?
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Charge.
Did you tell him to send it?
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys,
Oh.
I'm surprised he's still even in the
Oh,
game
okay.
right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
Good hit.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
Oh, good play.
Reverse on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Let's go.
Just complete
Yep, good
and
game.
utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This
Damn.
team
Man,
came
how did
ready
he
to
get-
play.
he was
and
eating
man,
like
it was
that.
pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you
49-21.
forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from